Aloha, good morning. Let's see, what day is today? Today is Tuesday, January 8th, and this is an early morning crypto talk with Patty Moore. Time right now is on about 7:40. Just thought I'd jump on and do my morning ritual here, try to be consistent. First of all, let's look at CoinMarketCap. Let's see what we're doing. Wow. The market cap is gone up by $1 billion. So from yesterday, that is really, really awesome. And looks like Bitcoin's doing really good. Ethereum's having a little problem right now with Ethereum Classic, so that's why we're seeing the red. XRP, there's some things happening with XRP too. Bitcoin Cash, that's the fork. It's going through a little rough time right now. EOS, I'm still looking into EOS. Not sure. I mean, I'm setting myself up to possibly owning some of their coins, but I'm still researching it. Litecoin's up. All right. Stellar. Tron. Tron is up. I'm not able to move my Tron from my Exodus account over to an exchange, but that's okay. It's still going up. I'm earning something while I'm waiting and hodling. Bitcoin SV. SV stands for Satoshi Vision. That one's up. Over the Bitcoin Cash. Cardano. Now that's another one I keep seeing popping up. That one's in the number 11 place. So I think that might be something I may want to look at. And how much is it? About 4, almost 5 cents a coin. Is it a coin? Let's take a look. Cardano. ADA. Now, I've seen things going on about that. I haven't. Let's check this out. It is a coin. Let's look at the chart. I don't want to look at all. Let's look at a 1 day. I like looking at the 1 days. Wow. That's interesting. Very tight and close. So let's see. The gold line is the BTC price. The green line is USD price. And the blue line is the market cap. So, yeah, wow. Okay, so we're hitting 48, 1206 BTC. Wow, that's pretty interesting. So let's take a look over at the website and see what Cardano is all about. All right, let's see. Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain and cryptocurrency project and is fully open source. Cardano is developing a smart contract platform which seeks to deliver more advanced features than any protocol previously developed. It is the first blockchain platform to evolve out of a scientific philosophy and a research-first driven approach. The development team consists of a large global collective of expert engineers and researchers. Okay. The project. Let's learn more about the project. That's what we really want. Blockchain technology, software and beyond, the code. What is the code? And that's, videos. Cardano is a blockchain platform with more advanced features than any protocol yet developed, and the first to evolve out of a scientific philosophy. Our large team of expert engineers and researchers drawn from around the world started by deconstructing the concept of a cryptocurrency. then incorporating our groundbreaking proof of stake algorithm. I like proof of stake. Ouroboros, the IOHK team, employed a first principles approach driven by peer-reviewed academic research to build Cardano from the ground up. This uniquely collaborative effort steadily constructed the most precisely engineered cryptocurrency yet. A product that brings together such disciplines are distributed systems, mechanism design, and cryptography. The result is the first cryptocurrency to be based in Haskell code, an industrial strength product that delivers the resilience necessary for mission-critical systems, in this case, securing investment. Haskell code, Cardano's multi-layer protocol performs advanced functions and has at its foundation a settlement layer that's elegantly linked to a control layer. The settlement layer will have a unit of account, while the control layer will run smart contracts. The control layer will be programmed to recognize identity, assisting compliance, and allowing blacklisting, for instance. As a whole, the protocol's design is geared towards protecting privacy rights of users, while also taking into account the needs of regulators. In doing so, Cardano is the first protocol to balance these requirements. Interesting, in a nuanced and effective way, pioneering a new approach for cryptocurrencies. In addition, while the platform has been solidly composed, we also recognize the need for it to evolve and adapt to changing needs. Consequently, we have designed a system that can be upgraded by way of soft forks and are installing a treasury system that will ensure the sustainability of the protocol. Completely open source and patent-free, Cardano was built in a spirit of collaboration and engineered for efficiency and scalability. The Cardano ecosystem is developing out into the most complete and most useful cryptocurrency ever constructed. Interesting. If you guys are interested, I'll let you go ahead and watch that video. Stake pools in Cardano. Stake pools. Smart contracts testnet. They're still on the testnet. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to think about that. What is it? It's 0.048773, almost 5 cents now. Very interesting. So let's put it on the watch list. Add to watch list. Okay. Shall we share it? Let's share it to Facebook. I'll put it on my crypto page. That way I can there we go. Everybody else can go ahead and watch this. I will post that. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's that. Monero's another one I'm looking at. Foreign countries are starting to use Monero, but let's hold off. That's another one. Or you know what? I think I'm going to share. Let's put that on my watch list and share this also to my KryptoPatty More page. Just so I can too see it or refer back to it later on, and to share with all of you out there who are watching me and keeping up with the news with me. I truly appreciate it, guys. Okay, we're posting. Good. All right, so now that's done. Okay, so what is in the news? Toshi Times. Let's pick Toshi Times. They have the Winklevoss twins. They've been in the news a lot. Still committed to an ETF, and Bitcoin will surpass 7 trillion. The well-known twins confirmed their belief when it comes to cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. During a Reddit session, they revealed that they are still committed to the ETF and that Bitcoin most likely will be the best performing crypto. Okay, Bitcoin is the #1 asset class. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, who recently sued Charlie Shrem, first learned about cryptos back in 2012. They are the co-founders of the crypto exchange and custodian platform Gemini. If you're curious, you guys can research that, Gemini. When it comes to cryptocurrency, starting the exchange is what they are most famous for today. The twins started a Reddit thread with the theme, Ask Us Anything. When asked if Bitcoin would always be the #1 crypto, Cameron said yes. He added that Bitcoin is certainly the OG crypto. It's hard to defeat network effects. So regarding hard money, such as store of value, Bitcoin is most likely the winner in the long term. And Cameron and his twin, Tyler, agrees of the future for Bitcoin, as I do. And Tyler even argues that Bitcoin might become insanely valuable, he wrote. Tyler wrote, our thesis around Bitcoin's upside remains unchanged. We believe Bitcoin is better at being gold than gold. If we're right, then over time, the market cap of Bitcoin will surpass $7 trillion market cap of gold. So with that statement, guys, for those of us that have investments out there, and speaking of investments, I better let you all know that I am not a licensed financial advisor, okay? I read the news, give my opinions. It's up to you to make your own informed decisions. And how do you do that? With education. So let's see. Now, in regards to this statement, for those of us who are invested in the market, even if they are wrong about this $7 trillion market cap of gold, even if they're wrong, when 7 trillion means they're talking about this number here on the market cap to go as high as 7 trillion. So even if they're wrong, we all still stand to make a killing on the market, even if they're wrong. And if they're right, then wow, we are definitely going to be sitting on gold. That would mean that every Bitcoin would be worth 333,330, I'm sorry, not thousand, trillion, million, billion, presumed eventual total Bitcoin supply. Will the SEC approve the Winklevoss Bitcoin ETF? That's the exchange traded fund, okay? Besides from creating Gemini, the twins have also applied for a Bitcoin exchange traded fund. Every time they have applied, it has got rejected. It did not come as too much of a surprise, as the SEC has not yet approved a single cryptocurrency ETF. The SEC has previously argued that the main hurdle to clear before being able to sanction cryptocurrency-based ETFs is the issue of sufficient investor protection, which is still the case. When asked on Reddit if they are still pursuing the ETF, they said that they are. Cameron said that they understand the Commission's concerns and are working hard to address them. The concerns that they address are subjects such as marketplace conduct rules and marketplace surveillance. Cameron said that we are committed as ever to making an ETF a reality. The SEC has not made it easy for applicants to get their ETFs approved. Jay Clayton, a chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, outlined some of the obstacles. He stated that one reason is the fact that cryptocurrency exchanges do not use the same monitoring tools as traditional stock exchanges. Yes, and they never will. Furthermore, so in other words, it's in my opinion that the cryptocurrency exchanges will not be as traditional stock exchanges. So furthermore, he also called for more comprehensive cryptocurrency custody as something supposedly needed to allow a Bitcoin ETF. Well. Okay. Well, that was one. Now, another one I was looking at this morning is the Indian government. Sorry, guys. The Indian government. Let's see what the Indian government is. What's going on? Okay. The Indian crypto community has been under the cosh for quite some time, ever since the widespread ban on cryptocurrencies in 2017. However, the tide might be turning, Indian meaning India. However, the tide might be turning this year as the digital asset legalization is back on the government's agenda. Cryptocurrencies might be legal again in a couple of months' time. The first governmental committee to address the cryptocurrencies was formed in March 2017, just as the crypto surge was beginning to take shape. After 4 months of deliberation, virtual currencies were deemed unacceptable and thus declared illegal by the Reserve Bank of India. The bitter sentiment towards crypto was echoed in late 2017 and early last year by the top financial officials of the world's second most populous country. However, such rigid measures were understandably met with significant backlash from the local crypto aficionados. As a result, a new committee was formed, this time working in tandem with intergovernmental organizations such as G20 and Financial Action Task Force. It seems that the second committee is ready to welcome crypto back into the country, albeit with strict regulations. Speaking to New Indian Express, an unnamed official told that the committee has already met twice and is set to submit the report to the Indian Finance Ministry by February. Nice. In addition, another meeting is already scheduled this month. Okay, they're serious. According to the source, there is a general consensus that cryptocurrency cannot be dismissed as completely illegal. Yeah, it needs to be legalized with strong riders. Deliberations are on. We will have more clarity soon. India's crypto industry is struggling. Following the overarching ban, the Indian crypto businesses have launched a case in the Supreme Court challenging the ban. At the time, the government claimed that serious efforts are going on for preparation of the draft report and the draft bill on virtual currencies, use of distributed ledger technology in the financial system, and framework for digital currency in India. The crypto regulation bill has been marred with missed deadlines and extensions, but it looks like there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. Meanwhile, crypto entrepreneurs in the country have been struggling to survive. All banks within the borders of India have been forced to cut ties with crypto businesses, meaning they were left to a slow death or forced to look for alternative and usually more dangerous ways to survive, like doing all crypto-related transactions in cash. Okay, well, good luck, India. That's pretty interesting. Well, let's see. XRP price drops. Let's see what that one's about. XRP is Ripple, a coin by Ripple. XRP price dropped slightly despite network becoming more decentralized. And that is a good thing. Decentralized, no third parties, peer-to-peer. The past few hours have been pretty interesting for all cryptocurrencies and digital assets. After what appeared to be a small recovery period following the expected brief dip, more bearish pressure has begun to materialize once again. The XRP price is feeling the pressure following losses in both USD and BTC value. Even so, the ecosystem and network continue to grow, which is all most long-term holders are looking at right now. Let's take a look at our market cap and see what our XRP is. There's XRP number 3. Oh, yep, it's going down. Let's take a look at its chart. And it's loading. And I like my one-day charts. Wow. Okay. Well, according to this one's still going up. Price in USD is 36 cents. BTC is 8999. Looks like it's headed for an upswing too today. Okay. Well, looks like the market might pick up later. See how it's just a little arch right there. Might be down, but not for long. Okay. And I own XRP. I love my XRP. I love my coins. Okay. Let's get back. XRP price drops. XRP price momentum does not tell the whole story. In the year 2019, more and more people are looking for prices for individual currencies and assets first and foremost. That is a normal defense mechanism, as last year caused many people to lose part of their investments. And I'm one of them. I lost some of my investments. That's why I needed to get it from hodling over to an exchange so I could get some of my money back. At the same time, a current price per coin or asset only tells part of the story that is unfolding behind the scenes. While the current XRP price may not necessarily look that great, there are some big changes taking place, which point toward a rather positive future. There's always, just like the regular stock market exchange, stocks, cryptocurrencies are all affected by some kind of change that's occurring out there on the ecosystem. Speaking of the current XRP price, it would appear there are minor losses in both USD and BTC value alike. More specifically, the XRP price has lost 2.6% in USD value, resulting in a price of 36 cents per XRP. There is also a 1.85% decline in the XRP BTC ratio. When they do that, that's a trading pair, which means the 9,000 Satoshi level is under a lot of pressure again. However, these declines are not in line with what is taking place behind the scenes of Ripple, the company, and XRP, but rather a trend materializing by following Bitcoin's price momentum. Most people would assume XRP's ecosystem is pretty centralized. That is no longer the case by any means, as the number of validator nodes has risen to over 1,000 in the past few months. One of the more recent additions comes courtesy of Tiffany Hayden, who succeeded in adding frozen ripples to the validator list. This further goes to show how easy this process is and helps further decentralize the XRP network as a whole. There's some dismay among XRP community members regarding the recent CoinField exchange developments. More specifically, the exchange has added fiat currency trading pairs for most major currencies on the platform, bar XRP, that is a situation which might need to be addressed at some point, as every currency or asset can benefit from additional fiat gateways, first and foremost. Last but not least, Tales from the Crypto would like to make people aware of one key difference between Ethereum, M, and XRP. M? Is that a typo? The former does not have a supply cap right now. Okay. Whereas the latter does. Okay, so Ethereum doesn't have a supply cap. XRP does. Even so, claiming coin market cap is doing something wrong or illegal might be a stretch too far, first and foremost. There you go, blame somebody else. At the same time, one has to be aware of what is going on in this industry at all times and how individual coins are very different from one another. True, very true. For the time being, the difference between the XRP price trend and the actual ecosystem developments are very different from one another. I agree. That isn't necessarily abnormal either, as it seems XRP tends to follow the price of Bitcoin in some cases, whereas it does things completely different on other occasions. As such, it will be interesting to see where things head next, albeit reclaiming the 15 billion market cap level may be a bit of a challenge for today. All right, well, that I think, folks, will do it for the day. I think I've bogged you down with enough news. Let's see if I'm, you know what I'm going to do, if I can find, there it is. Let's share this. I should have shared the other ones too, to my page. Excuse me. Well, is it going to let me? Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and share it later. But I did want to thank you all for listening in and showing an interest in my crypto talks. I truly appreciate it. So on that note, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless and aloha.